So here we are, the last day of our holiday. It's Wednesday morning, just gone 6. Just pulled out of Studland and we're heading across to the Needles. Going up the North Channel today, not for any particular reason related to weather or tide, just it's quite an easy one from Studland, and it's a beautiful day, not for sailing, I have to say. There is the only wind we're getting is apparent, so it's a motor across Christchurch Bay this morning. Sun's coming up beautifully and looks very nice. We had a lovely evening last night in Studland. Bit of an odd day with very little wind all the way over, and then a raging sea around the Anvil Point, no surprise there, and then all of a sudden 20 knots coming up the coast into Studland, and yeah, a bit odd. But anyway, that soon went, and this morning there's absolutely nothing, but as predicted by the weather forecasters. Probably get to the North Channel around 9 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, up through the channel to the Cardinal, and then past Yarmouth, past Newtown, up to Cowes. Probably be outside Cowes by 11, I would think, because we got a raging spring tide to take us across probably the second half of Christchurch up to the Needles and into Cowes. So that's going to be a quick ride. We'll stop off at Shepherd's, get some water, fill up the water tanks, stop at the fuel berth, fill up the tanks, the fuel tank with diesel. Then we'll be off back to the folly mooring, empty the poor old boat out of all of our clobber, clean her up, and then we'll be off. It's going to be odd. Been on the boat now for, what would it be, 2 weeks day, so 15 days, pretty much without getting off, apart from eating and sitting on the odd beach. The last 4 days we haven't got off at all. We've only been going from Anchorage to Anchorage, all the way back from the Scilly Isles, or the Isles of Scilly. So that's been really good fun actually to do that. And the last 4 days have been beautiful weather. Again, some have been strong and heavy sailing, some have been a bit like this with very little wind, but it's been beautiful all the same. So we've gone from some terrible weather to some beautiful weather, but it's been a fantastic 4 days, and I'm really happy to have done the trip. So yeah, a good holiday all in all actually. St Mary's didn't really appeal so much after the horrible weather. I mean, the place itself was great, but St Mary's Harbour, yeah, probably if I went there again I'd give that a miss, and just troll around the islands and pick up anchorages in the right bay. Some of it was our own fault for not moving early enough and getting to a sheltered bay in time, but yeah, when the wind was like it was, we kind of wanted a buoy, so yeah, we didn't realise the Port Cressida would be quite so calm on a very windy day, but there you go, you live and learn. So the last day, we got about 12 miles to run until, oh no, 11, that's good. We got 11 miles to run until we get to the North Channel. So it's all hopefully plain sailing from here. I'll just show you the sunrise this morning, looks particularly nice. And of course there we are, leaving Old Harry and the chalk cliffs behind us. Poole Harbour, and then over there in the murkiness a bit of Bournemouth. Odd again today with the clouds and the greyness over the land, and once again out at sea, it looks like it's going to be a totally blue sky. That was exactly the same yesterday. So yeah, I'll take that all day long.